Smoke On It podcast. It's your boy Hall of Fame Worthy, and you know where we at. We in the Giants corner right now. You know, let's start off by saying I'm so proud of the New York Giants for playing like they played. Right now we 3-1. Chicago presented a tough, at first, they presented a tough task of containing a running quarterback in Justin Fields. He was all over the place at first. But what I was so critical about last week versus the Cowboys, Giants defense came out and got crucial stops. Giants defense made plays. So I just want to start off the Giants corner by saying, listen, hell of a defensive effort by my guys. Like I'm proud to say I'm a Giants fan right now. And I always been. But right now more than ever. Because like I said, we 3-1. So big shout out to the Giants defense. Boy, damn, Daniel Jones. And the offensive line was alright, you know what I mean? The offensive line did okay, especially for what I'm going to talk about in a little bit. But Daniel Jones start off the game with the Timberland boot on some New York-ish with the Timberland boot. You know, that bootleg, that was everything for us in the first half. My God. It was insane to watch. Daniel Jones with 2 rushing TDs. And everything started from the bootleg play action. And this year, he's doing, versus play action, no play action. Daniel Jones is doing good on the play action. On the non-play action plays, he's subpar. But on the play action plays, he's like God. Now, I don't want to say like God, but you know, he's top notch. You know, so a big shout out to Daniel Jones. He was wearing that Timberland boot. He might need another boot because, you know, at the end of the game, towards the end, he got injured. I'm kind of mad that he got injured going into next week's game where we got to play Aaron Rodgers. And last time I went to the Giants game, a regular season game, it was Aaron Rodgers in the snow game at Giants Stadium. You know what I'm saying? And we lost that one, but hopefully we can get that revenge next week and go 4-1. But that's a tough task in itself. But I think this tune-up week dealing with Justin Fields, we could hopefully contain Aaron Rodgers because he likes to move, but he got a better arm than Justin Fields and he makes better decisions. So, you know, that's going to be a whole task in itself. But like I said, Daniel Jones, you did good today. You made good decisions. You didn't turn the ball over. No fumbles. Like I said, that Timberland boot had you unstoppable. You know what I mean? It's like the Chicago defense didn't have no answer for the bootleg in the first half. They went at halftime, made some adjustments, and listen, they came out and they were stopping the boot, but they couldn't still stop my guy, Barkley, the man, the New York superhero. Like, I'm telling you, Saquon couldn't be stopped today. And at 3rd and 1, it was a 3rd and 9 play where Saquon took that ball and he was stopped in the backfield, but made an incredible play and then turned it into a plus play and got the first down. No other player in the NFL can do that right now but a healthy Saquon Barkley. Right now, he's leading the league in all-purpose yards. He got that. And he should be leading the league in rushing right now. But Saquon Barkley was amazing. And in the past weeks, I told y'all, I love that double wildcat with him and Breida because that opens up everything. And when Daniel Jones went down, they put in Tyrod Taylor. His first pass as a Giant was an interception. All right, but it looked like a punt. But still, he was making some good runs until he decided to take on was a cornerback or whatever on the outside and got the ish knocked out of him. Then he had to go back. So now Daniel Jones comes in. But Daniel Jones is just to relay the play. But guess who's at quarterback? Wildcat, Saquon Barkley with the other running back, Breeder. And they was operating everything off that when it came to that injury for both our quarterbacks. That was insane. Couldn't be stopped at first. Like, they didn't even know what was going on. Chicago had no answer for the double Wildcat, for that Wildcat with Saquon. Saquon did everything. He should have played on defense. So I felt like Saquon could have played safety or cornerback on the defense if he wanted to today. Like, everything was Saquon. Big shout out to Saquon. Big shout out to Daniel Jones for not even turning the ball over and doing what he did. You know, hopefully, I pray that you're healthy and you can get that ankle good so we could go and we could play Green Bay. Listen, I want to give a shout out to that coach because, number one, that coach, our coach, held us together, especially when both quarterbacks went out and Saquon had to run that offense. He's over there with the clipboard, got everybody in a circle. I'm gonna just call him Coach, man. Amazing. The spirit that he has, how he held us together, how he held the team together, amazing. So big shout out to our coach. I love the play calling today too. The offensive coordinator was doing his thing. It was just like unbelievable because in the past, those are the games that we lose. Without being like for real. Those are the games that we just fall apart and lose. We didn't fall apart today. Saquon had 46 rushing yards off of 36 attempts. The longest was a 29-yarder. Listen, he did his, like, I'm telling you, Saquon went off. Literally held us together, especially at the end. I'm telling you, at the end, watching that game like that, damn, we haven't got no quarterback. Don't worry, Saquon came to it. Then, listen, special teams, amazing. Like, yo, Smoke Wanted Podcast, Hall of Fame worthy. Giants Corner. Special teams, I like when he punted that ball and the Chicago the punt returner kind of muffed it and we fell on top of it, that's the ice the game. Like, the game was it's over. But those are the type of plays, and the commentator was saying it's going to take a special team play to win this game. And right on cue, the punter punted the ball, and we got a special teams play, and it was just amazing. All three phases, like the coach, like everything, like the crowd, everything was electric. I think New York football is back. Not so much yet, but I want to say the whole feeling of us winning is back. We're 3-1. Some of the things we got to clean up with the penalties, because we got a lot of penalties, but still, Chicago had a lot of penalties also. They had a couple in the pass interference play. I want to say, Slayton, get your confidence back, and it's going to be okay. You're still a deep threat. Get your confidence back. Get those hands. Stop dropping the ball. Get your hands under the ball and catch the ball. Look the ball in if you can and catch it. So it's all good. Because you made a crucial play for us too. Galladay, I like that. Even though you didn't get a catch, but you showed up with a block. That was amazing for the 4 run. So, I mean, you didn't do much on the receiving end, but when we needed you, you threw a key block in. So I ain't gonna hate on you today. You know what I'm saying? Because you did your thing. What I want to say about, like, that defense really came up with key plays, man. And number 5, Tibbs. And I forgot the other one. It was not Ojari, but it's the other one that was in for Ojari. I can't quite get his name right now. But the other one, he was in for Ojari, but he was making key plays too today on that defensive line. Tibbs was setting the edge. He was in there like he could have got Justin Fields for a play, but Justin Fields gave him a little shake. But still, like, I didn't know Tibbs was that fast. He had speed. And like the first week he showed up looking like a Rosa Parks or something, but this week he showed up looking like he was about business. And it all starts with how you show up to the game and how you dress for success. You know what I mean? So we are looking like a team, and next week versus Green Bay is our real test. Yes, it's a test. And this week, we contain Justin Fields, but are we going to be able to bring that same pressure against Green Bay after traveling to London? Are we still going to be able to get that pressure? Me, I think defense travels. Hopefully, our quarterbacks are ready to go, both of them, because we need them. We don't need Tyrod Taylor throwing them interceptions, but we need Daniel Jones on his ish. We need him with a boot, not with a health boot, but with that bootleg play we was running and other things going on, because he was rushing he played. And Daniel Jones' 2 rushing touchdowns really put us ahead, and it was amazing to see. You know what I mean? So all 3 phases did they thing. Coaches, it was amazing. Amazing plays. How we held that running back, the line in the middle, the defensive line in the middle, held it down. Hopefully we can get Leonard back soon, and a lot of injuries, but hopefully we don't lose Daniel Jones and Tyrod Taylor for long. Hopefully it's just a little nick for Daniel Jones to get right, you know what I'm saying, and get back. Giants corner, man. Hall of Fame worthy. We 3-1. Like I said, hashtag go Giants. And let's get it, man. Tibbs, I see you. You starting to show up. Ojari starting to show up. That defense is getting tight. A lot of blitzes when they play man, when they send everybody and they back us to the ball. We can't do that against Aaron Rodgers because he'll take off too. So we got to find a way to play man, but try to contain the quarterback too, and with keeping that same pass rush. And shout out to Crowder, because that boy was in there and he was doing a lot of stuff too. Like, our defense, man, was holding it down today, and that's the most important part, besides Saquon going absolutely bonkers. But our defense did its thing, and I'm so appreciative of the defense. So, like I said, this is Giants Corner. We 3-1. We go into week 5, playing Green Bay in London, 9:30 in the morning. Let's go get it. You heard? Giants Corner, Hall of Fame worthy. I'm out.